And many from the Chattahoochee Valley received special invites to hear the first ever joint address to Congress by a Pope, including a Catholic priest from Phoenix City, but he declined the visit. News Center 9's Arisha Jones is here now to tell us why and what the retired pastor thinks about Pope Francis's historic visit. Arisha?
Well, Barbara, Father Tom Wise declined his invitation to Washington, and it wasn't for ideological reasons. It's because of the possibility of not being able to get close enough to see Pope Francis. But he's excited to see how people in the country are reacting to the visiting Pope. Father Tom Wise has seen many popes in his life.
I've been in the presence of Benedict, and I actually hugged. I gave John Paul a great big hug one time, but not quite as open to the people.
Wise says the current Pope of the Catholic Church is much different. He had a chance to visit Pope Francis in Israel last May.
Well, he's very personable. He's charismatic. You know, he's lively, and he's always smiling. He's just very good to be around. He just gives a certain assurance, you know, that I think we need as Christians today. He certainly does, and he's showing that here in just the short time that he's been here.
Father Wise is a retired pastor of St. Patrick's Catholic Church in Phoenix City. He was invited to Pope Francis' speech to Congress, but decided not to make the journey to the nation's capital. Wise is waiting to hear and watch the head of his faith address some hot topics in the nation.
I think that there's a lot of discrimination against women in the world, and a lot of glass ceilings, and there's certainly one in the church. I'd like to see that addressed. And then couples that are in a marriage that they didn't intend, couples who are in a marriage they didn't intend, that went the way they didn't plan. I think the church needs to extend a whole lot more mercy.
Pope Francis met with President Barack Obama Tuesday.
While he's there, I hope that they will agree on a greater quality of life for every man, woman, and child, born and unborn.
Wise says this historic trip sends a message of hope, forgiveness, and mercy. Father Wise says the Spanish coordinator at St. Patrick's was also invited to hear the Pope speak, and she is in Washington tonight. Back to you.